Yeah. All right. I've started recording, so if you want to take it away.
Yep. So you bring up do I share or no,
Here we
you have to share.
go. There we go. Does that look good?
That looks good. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome. Welcome everybody. And on the replay, we hope, Em and I hope you're actually getting some like seriously positive, good tips and tricks that you can, build your business with. And obviously anything that we cover, and you've got questions about it, then by all means reach out to us. Like we are an open book. We are here to help. That is the whole part of building this business is we are here to help everybody. So I put together a couple of little slides and I'll sort of elaborate on them as we go. But today was all about um basically I sort of called it the power of attraction because this is the idea of how you build your own personal business and what it can look like for you. And as much as we don't want it to overwhelm you, we want to keep things simple because it is simple. The more simple that we can keep it, the more duplicatable it will be. All right. And then it takes the stress out of it. So obviously I put positive attracts positive because we're always like, if we want to embody that positive future of us and we want things to be better in the future, whether or not it is our life, our health, our whatever, if we are tackling our business from a negative vibe, a negative mindset, then we're going to get those negative things. Like we always talk about in our trainings and when we get around people, what you think will be. And that is very much a mindset thing because if you think the world's against you, your mind will do everything in its power to prove that it is. If you think that today is going to be great and you wake up and you think that, then today is going to be great. You're going to find those little things, same as when you reach out to a client or you reach out to somebody who is a potential business prospect or something. If you are nervous or if you are a bit deflated and your mood and your vibe is not high, then that is going to be reciprocated through and received through whoever you are talking to. So that's why we always try and embody the positive attracts positive because it matters. All right. So be authentic and don't be anyone else. Be you because there is nobody else nobody else like you. So we actually want to nurture that. We want you to be you. We don't want you to become somebody that you're not because then that is not authentic. It's the furthest thing from it. So that's probably biggest tip. Be authentic and be you. So I thought I had a spelling error. It's just the font there. I was
Yeah.
like, no, like trusty. It's a little T. No, like trust. You are perfectly imperfect, just like me. I thought I had a spelling error. So the concept behind this is show up in your PJs, show up in your messy hair, makeup, no makeup, talk about your day, share a hack, share a book, like you're talking to your bestie. Be you, that's the attraction. So be real and open in the attraction to people reaching out and asking for help. This makes them feel connected. They trust your opinion because they feel safe with you. So showing up every day, perfectly imperfect, however you do it, or whether, you see me bopping along, making my glow drink, you've either seen my head or you see me talk, you see me in my activewear, and you've also seen me in my pajamas. I'm in my pajamas right now, bottom half. Um, and so it doesn't matter how you show up, it's just about showing up because the best way that people get to know you is to see what you do, how you tick, like what you're getting up to. Like I don't expect 20 slides a day on your stories. Sometimes I'm only two or three. At the moment, I probably am only two or three because I'm working some extra shifts in lieu of going on holidays. So I'm relatively quiet this week in comparison. But it doesn't matter how you show up, but show up as you. So if you are an activewear lover, if you're a nurse on the run like Em is, it doesn't matter. I don't know, video yourself walking your feet to the car. It doesn't matter. Share your favorite quote, share a book, share a cooking hack. Like whenever I share a post about me cooking a roast in the air fryer, you would be so shocked at how much my inbox blows up. And I'm like, this isn't new. Like this is cooking a roast in the air fryer. Why is this hit? But it's a hack. And it's an easy hack because you press that button, you throw it in, and you bip and you walk away, and it'll bip at you when it's finished. You don't have to check it. Doesn't make your house hot, so you could cook a roast in 40 degrees. But it's just one of those things. The consistency in which we show up shows it shows that we're doing the do. People start to get to know us. People start to like what we're up to. They want to know what we're up to. And then they trust us. If they see us using the products, then and we talk about it, we rave about it, and we're consistent with it, that's where they trust us because they can see that we are using it daily. They can see that it's part of our routine. They've seen a million different slides of us talking about why we use the skincare. Before and afters like M skincare are massive. It blows people's minds. How you feel with the glow drink, it's all important. And if we show up daily and they get to know the fact that we're actually taking it daily, they trust our opinion when they reach out. And then they will follow through. All right, next one. Like I just said, show up. I did touch on it. Show up with your stories. If you haven't started yet or you're fairly new, start with your stories. Whether or not it's a picture of your glow drink, a favorite book like that's a story I posted the other day, sitting in the sun like a solar panel. Everybody knows I identify as a solar panel because as soon as that sun's out, I'm bragging about it that I'm out in it. And, that's a book that I'm reading and my glow drink or it's my fizz or whatever that's in there. And it literally was just like, loving these days is a text or whatever I put on it. It doesn't have to be hard. Take the stress work out of it. All right. So start with your stories, video yourself making your glow drink, cut your head off. I don't care if I don't see your head or not. I can tell that it's you. Play some music with it. Like it doesn't have to be hard. And if you need a quick little rundown of how you do your stories or your hands-free button, all that sort of stuff, reach out to Em and I. We can help you with that in 5 seconds flat. Then you've got your posts. Now, I connect my Instagram with my Facebook. That doesn't mean that you guys have to. It just means it's one less button that I have to press. It's one less post that I have to do. So it links together. So if that's something that you've got both platforms, maybe you consider linking those together. So do some posts or some carousels. That's where it's those statics posts. And I think you can upload about 20 pictures now on Instagram as a static, like flick through slide post. Or you can do some reels. And you know what? Reels aren't meant to be scary either. I started probably doing there's a lot of those reels where you see my feet walking and I've just got a caption on it or I've got an audio over the top of it that just hits right. And then I do a little bit of a comment and a sort of a description underneath. It doesn't matter where you start, but it does matter. Okay. So like I said, whether it's a quote, a glow drink, a pic of your family, anything, just show up. You'll be surprised that the same person will not see your story every day. The only way they will see it every day is if they've purposely followed you. So, and if they've purposely followed you, they want to see you. All right. So do not ever worry about, I don't want to annoy anybody. Okay. That's the worst thing. And it's not real because you will be very surprised that you could show up daily for an entire month, 5 times a day for an entire month. And the same people will not see that post. They will not see that story. But if they follow you, they've followed you for a reason. So they want to see you. So don't ever let that narrative enter into your mind because it's false and it's just your brain trying to protect you because it's not in the comfort zone. It's trying to protect you because it makes you feel a little bit nervous. But as soon as you hit that button and you do it consistently, you'll be surprised at how easy it is to hit the button. And Em could attest to that 100%. So yeah, and if it doesn't, and you know what? This action, if they don't want to see you, they will just scroll on by. Okay. The people that are interested in what you are posting are the ones that are going to stop and listen. All right. Next one. Ask for support. So when you are first starting out, whether or not you've been in this business for a day, a month, a year, 5 years, ask for support. We always say our friends and family may actually be the ones that don't ever purchase from us. There will be some where they just don't. They support you, they love you, but they have no intention of purchasing from you, and that's okay. But what we can ask them to do is ask them to support us. A simple like, a share, a comment, or a referral goes a really long way in cheering us on. And the best part is it's free. So whether or not you just want them to share a post or invite some friends to a messenger event because you're launching your business or you've decided you want to host a messenger event, ask your friends and family if they're not interested. Is there someone that comes to mind that might be? Have they had a conversation with someone who's looking for new skincare or makeup or just cleaner products, or their skin's reacting, they're suffering from bloating, all the things, they're tired, whatever. If they've heard those and use those prompts, but if they've heard those conversations, it might spark something in them that goes, actually, yeah, I do know Joe Blow Jane over here, and I'll get her to come on the messenger event with me. And sometimes it's just asking them to be on it. They don't have to say anything. It's just an extra body, an extra show of support that they're there for you. And like I said, it doesn't cost anything to show up. So in building your business and getting those preferred clients and getting those business builders, it's asking for support from those people around you. Next one. All right. So this is just another little tip that I sort of thought I'd throw in, because sometimes it can be overwhelming when you do have somebody slide into your DMs and ask you about some products. So what happens when someone inquires about a product? Firstly, breathe and congratulations. Woohoo! That's what we want. That's the whole idea. It means that you have showed up. It means that you have sparked intrigue and people want to know a little bit more. So they trust you enough to actually send you a message. Secondly, I should say, don't vomit Arbonne. Don't scare them off, okay? Because sometimes we get a little bit excited and we start vomiting Arbonne and all the information, and we've overwhelmed them in 5 seconds flat, and then they're just like, stop, abort mission, and they never reply. That's the last thing we want to do. But the beautiful Sandy Benedetti actually, in one of her trainings, actually said, the next thing that you need to do is read the message again. Okay. So they might have said, for instance, hey, chick, what's that drink I see you doing every day? Think I need to try it. How much? And I've been guilty of this. There's been times where I'm like, hey, yeah, da da da. Oh, that's the glow drink. It's such and such, 4 products. It's amazing, blah, blah, blah. Here's the money. Okay. That's a very sales superficial conversation that I have just had with somebody in 30 seconds flat. I haven't done any research. I haven't seen what their problem is. I haven't done anything about like just a, hey, how you going? Thanks for reaching out. So instead, before you send the details, clearly they aren't feeling great. Otherwise, they wouldn't be inboxing us in the first place. There is something that they are unhappy with, whether or not it's their skin, their health, their energy, whatever. There is a reason why they have messaged us. So clearly they're not feeling great and something needs to change. Relate to them. This goes back to the know, like, and trust. Relate to them. Hey, chick, how are you? What's been happening? How are the kids, etc., etc. Okay, just super simple. And then they then say something like, what's happening in life that you want to know about that? I just want that you want to know about the glow drink. I just want to make sure before I give you the information that it's actually the right fit for you. Now, the reason why I've typed that as well as repeated it is because this shows that you aren't in it for the money. You are genuinely concerned about why they have reached out to you, and you want to make sure that the product that they're questioning you about is actually the right product for them. And that's the part where that's where Arbonne is set apart, because they have us as the consultants making sure that we're not just throwing products at them and they're throwing money at us and it's a one-hit wonder and they never come back. It's the connection that we have between consultant and client that is unmatched anywhere else, because our job is to make sure it is the perfect fit for them. And also when we do make the sale, Our job is to follow up. Our job is to follow up, to make sure that they're okay with it, they're making it properly, they're using it properly, it's simple, they can follow the steps, and they're reaping the rewards from it. So when Sandy just explained, she's like, even if it's just like, hey, I need that drink, how much? And they don't even explain anything more. Basically, you go back to, even if it was, hey, what's that skincare you use? I want it. And it clearly means there is something going on with their skin that they're unhappy about and their confidence has taken a hit. Or if it's in regards to the glow drink, they're feeling pretty shitty, they're feeling bloated, they're not sleeping well, they're not doing a poo. Like, we're keeping it real here, people. Okay. This is what the glow drink helps with. Their skin is also crappy because we know once our gut health is good, our skin starts to glow. And then on top of it, our skincare products. So it is just rewording their message. If it just sounds like they just want them, they just give me the money and let's go and I just want it, you got to dial it back a little bit, slow it back, reword the message as if they've just said, hey, I'm actually feeling like shit right now. And that glow drink makes you feel really good. I want in, like, give me the deets. So it's the reason they've reached out. There's a problem and they've asked us to solve it. So make sure you take the time to just really reiterate it. We don't want a novel. We don't want you to talk to them for the next 20 minutes trying to figure it out. But just break it down really simply by just sort of saying, hey, like, why have you reached out? What's been happening? Like, why are you interested in this glow drink? Just really keep it simple. And then obviously once you get to that point, you will obviously share the details. And you will either offer to help make the purchase for them or you can give them a link and then they can follow the steps and sign themselves up. And ideally, the more you can get signed up to do it themselves, the more easy the reorders are. Okay. And look, later on, if you want to share host perks and stuff like that, and they want to go or you want to offer it to them because they've done 4 or 5 consecutive orders and you just want to say, well done and thanks for the support, that's the kind of stuff that you can help them with later. But the more that they can do their own order, the better it is for us in the long run as a building business. All right. What else? Yeah. So converting the likes, and like we've touched on again, it's all about the connection. Showing up daily, sharing all things life and Arbonne, people will start to follow you, show you the love, and like your posts. Getting to know you opens the doorway to get to know them, to take a vested interest in their life. So don't lead with Arbonne as soon as they follow you. Instead, simply send a message and say, thanks for following. Hope you have a great day. So if I get hits and follows in regards to like reels, I literally will send them a message and say, thanks for the follow. Hope you have a great day. And they might reply back going, hey, some might actually just be a fellow, another Arbonne lover who's found me in their tracks. And they're like, hey, I'm a fellow consultant too, love Arbonne, whatever. And we have a good catch up. It's just about the connection. That's not ever going to lead into a sale, but it's opening me up. And it's me getting used to sending the odd message and saying, thanks for the follow. Might seem innocent enough, or if someone comments on a reel or a post or something, I always, always, always reply, because it kind of, I don't know how much of a myth it is, but they say about the whole algorithm, I don't know, but the more you comment, and if someone comments on you and you reply back or give them a love or something, it just helps keeping you tick through the social scene. So as much as we want to eventually lead with the business, there will be times to do that. But if it's just people liking and commenting and showing the love, a simple thanks for supporting me goes a super long way because it makes it personal. It makes them know that they're seen. So, and us thanking their support, like people just want to be seen. People just want to be noticed. So if we do a simple, hey, thanks for the follow, it means a lot. So, and you could elaborate on that. You could ask them what they do for work, especially if you don't know them, where they're from. Just keep it simple, lead with the connection and the interest. And then if there's the window to talk about the business, if you talk about what you've been doing for work and all that sort of stuff, that's where you can go, hey, oh yeah, I have my own health and wellness business. All right. That's sort of pretty simple, that one. Don't complicate that one. All right. Then it's leading with the business. Okay, the biggest thing is, and the reason why I actually put mindset in the middle up the top is because it's all power of the mind. Do not let yourself talk yourself out of it. And a little backstory, Miss M I remember when I asked you if you would look at the business, and I was shitting bricks, and I had talked myself out of not talking to you for a little while. But you kept popping in my head, and it was almost like, just bloody do it, just bloody do it. And my mind kept going, no, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, she'll say no. What if she says no? What if she says no? Like, oh my God, I'm going to feel so horrible. Like, it's just what your mind does. Okay. Everybody's mind does that. My mind still does that if someone pops into my mind that I need to ask. And I am very intuitively, so I am very intuitive. So if somebody's name pops up in my head a few times, and the only way I know it's going to stop is if I actually ask it. And look at where we are now. Hey, which I love that. So it's one of those things that if you want your business to be a hobby and give you a little bit of pocket money, then don't talk about the business. Just do the sales. Just have your PCs and keep it really simple. And that is fine. You'll make commission on that. And it might be enough. It might be to pay for your petrol, your nails, your hair, whatever. If you want it to be more and you want more of those zeros on your monthly paycheck, the best way to do that is to lead with the business. Do not gatekeep this business because it is very simple. It's currently $129 to sign. Well, it's $129 to sign up. It's currently $99 to sign up, and $79 if a preferred client upgrades. If you dream of replacing your income or supplementing your income so you can drop some hours at work, if you're saving to take holidays, travel, and work, or simply take the pinch off the bills and the groceries, or simple pleasures like getting your hair done. Whatever it is, those dreams can actually be a reality when you grow your business. Your business doesn't grow if you never show you're looking for business partners. So this business can change lives if you open up and believe. And when I first started, I probably didn't have any intention of growing my business. It wasn't until probably 12 months in or 6 months in that I started to sort of go, do you know what? Like, why not? It's such a simple concept. Why not? And I don't want to gatekeep because this can change lives. And Em and I have seen it when you go to conferences and when you listen to Discover Arbonne. It matters, it makes a massive change, and it can be as much as you want it to be. So if you work it like a hobby, you're going to be paid like a hobby. If you work it like a business, you'll be paid like a business. And the biggest thing is if somebody pops into your mind, or if someone asks you, what do you do? And like, why do you do it? Or like they just probe a couple of questions, say, I run a health and wellness business, an online health and wellness business, because that's what we are. We are a personal development business in a box. If you don't want to grow, don't join Arbonne, because it's a given that your mind will change, that you will grow as a person, that you will start to want more, you will start to dream more. And the thing is, you can work this business in the pockets of time, no matter how busy you are. I mean, Jesus, Em, you were still posting and you were doing double night shifts and you're traveling and you're this and you're that and you're loved up and you're socializing and everything. And do you know what? You know that it takes 5 seconds to post. We've all got time. If somebody says they don't have time, dare them to show me your screen time,
Yeah.
because everybody's got time. It's just where we're going to prioritize it. So, I know some girls, they literally schedule 30 minutes a day on this business, and they just plan what they're going to do, plan some posts, ping a post here or there, or jump on and talk. And we're not expecting you to talk within the first couple of days or weeks. You've got to do that in your own time. But sharing the business is how you grow. Sharing the business is how your paycheck grows. Okay. I don't get paid on signing people up, but I get paid on building them and helping their business grow. And then in turn, my business grows. So leading with a health and wellness business online, that's what we are. Talking about that we're 44 years old, because that's what we are, that we were blazing the trail, but around pure, safe, and beneficial before it was even a thing. That we banned 2,000 ingredients. There is so many things that we can tell them about it, but we also can keep it simple. We don't need to vomit all the information in regards to the business, but we can keep it really simple as to why it is a great business model. And if they lead with the pyramid scheme and then you get hit with a tough question or anything like that, thing is, We're an upside down pyramid scheme because if M wants to turn around, like here's me and say, yes, I signed up M, she's here. She's not here. She's here for me. All yous are here for me. But you, M, for example, can go up and up and up, and you can surpass Chelsea. Like there is actually no ceiling. Just because I signed you up, quote unquote, does not mean that I am forever above you. If I, for whatever reason, choose to stop the business, you can supersede and jump ahead, and we're all laughing. We all have the power to earn whatever we actually want to earn. It's just making the decision is this a hobby or is this a business? Because it can absolutely be life-changing, and I'm proof of that because the incentive trip next week is like, oh my God, I'm going to Vietnam and Arbonne is paying. Like it is nuts. So, and you know what? Oh my God, girls, everybody who's watching this, would I love when that next incentive trip hits in December? Oh, would I love to take you all to the next one? Like, come on. I don't know where the next one is, but I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. But so definitely do not shy away from the business. Do not, if you have that nagging little niggle in that tummy of yours that there's a name that consistently pops up, ask. The worst they can say is no. I think we're nearly done.
Yeah, yep.
Maddie's done.
Like
Our
10
vision.
minutes left.
10 minutes. All right, we'll wrap it up. All right, so our vision. This is just a photo from our Gold Coast conference where we had the party bus and I nearly broke my tailbone. It's fun times. Come to those conferences, girls. All right, so our vision is to help as many people as humanly possible lead a healthy life with pure, clean, beneficial products. It is as simple as that. We want to help others dream big, and if they want to change the direction of their life, they work from home, work from your phone, earn the money from your phone, travel, be home with the kids, be your own boss, train people to do the same and lift others up. It's all up to you as to how far you want to take this business. We're not here to jump down people's throats, be perfect. We don't want to be vomiting Arbonne or taking advantage of anyone. That is not how we do it. We are literally the love, serve, grow kind of option. We want to help everybody. Be you, be real, be helpful, and most of all, have fun, because the way you grow this business is to show up and be you. And lastly, call to action. So just a couple of little dot points that I'd like you to just take away and have a bit of a think. So what are you going to do to promise? What are you going to promise to do every day without fail to show up daily for your business and your dreams? Consistency is key. So if that is a post a day, if you haven't done a post yet or a story, a post a day of you making your glow drink, a post a day of the products that you put on your face, whatever it is. What can you do and what can you be really consistently at, no matter what life does to you? Even if that is going for your morning walk and it's videoing your feet. Okay, it does not matter. It doesn't even need to be Arbonne, but what are you going to promise to do every single day without fail? Because it's the habits, the little habits that you can get used to and put into action, then more habits you can habit stack after that. So what are your interests, your hacks, your books, your hobbies that people can connect with? Share that. All right. When someone comments or likes or follows, how are you connecting with them? When someone reaches out for help, pause first, reword their question, relate, and then help and suggest. Talk about the business once a week, then twice a week. Tell them who we are, what we stand for, and how the products have changed your life. All of these are really simple. We probably sound like a broken record. The reason they're simple is because it's duplicatable. It is easy. We can teach it to everybody else and everybody can do it. All right. So thank you for your time. Hopefully you've got something out of that. And this is recorded, so Em will post the link up. And if you've got any questions, reach out to us and we'll help. Done.
Amazing. Thanks for that, Candy.
You can stop